LA. Now, permission for a prisoner to be released before their period in prison is finished, with agreement that they will behave well. He has been released on parole. Shops to be eligible for parole in 3 years. Reynolds was sentenced to life without parole. Verb to give someone parole. He was paroled from prison last year after serving about 4 years. I'm not happy with the possibility he could be paroled in 20 years. Now, the release of a prisoner before that person's period in prison is finished with the agreement that the person will behave well. A life sentence without parole. Verb. He was paroled after serving 10 years. Examples of parole. When the prisoners were asked whether they would forfeit the money they had earned up to that time if they were able to be paroled, most said yes. Changes in the parole system were promised so that the serious offenders would serve a longer proportion of their time in jail. Stru- structuralist division of a language such as signifier or signified on laying parole would fall into this notion of the said after serving a sentence for perjury. For example, she is warned by the prison matron against violating her parole. The first sense of parole is that of a prisoner in jail, reflecting an attitude towards the boarding school as a prison. Long-term prisoners are used to playing the game to being assessed to see if they merit parole or downgrading. Using fictitious language, they confronted listeners with that of which parole were enjoined not to speak in polite society. One prisoner even developed a psychosomatic rash all over his entire body when he learned that his parole request had been turned down. Parole seemed at first sight a highly chivalric, even quixotic institution. The roll call was a lengthy one: fines, probation, parole, community service, compensation, reparations, suspending sentences. They also tightened the parole system and revamped the court style of crimes with penalties of less than 10 years to be judged summarily. To him, no clear distinction between laying and parole could be drawn. The two were inseparably connected. State and federal government revised the criminal codes, effectively abolishing parole, imposing mandatory minimum sentences, and allowing juveniles to be incarcerated in adult prisons. Of these 13,000 additional candidates, about 7,500 candidates adults and about 2,700 young offenders might be paroled each year. Of the 5,180 paroled altogether, 3,851 were on license for less than 1 year. Thank you.